Hey everyone, we're wrapping up our 2023 NABJ elections and we're pretty cleared out, but the excitement was definitely in the room earlier today. Hey Grant, good evening everyone. This is how our skyline is looking on this beautiful Thursday. The weather has cleared up and it is feeling better outside with the temperature of 78 degrees. While the housing portal still remains closed, A&T will be hosting workshops and fairs to navigate students through this transition. Golf serves as the fourth highest paying sport in the world, with African Americans making up roughly 10% of its players. For a quick recap, replacing Dorothy Tucker as our new NABJ president is Ken Lemon. As for our VP Digital, we have Amir Vera, and for our 2023 student representative, we have Grant Hines. As for our uncontested races, we have Walter Smith Randolph as vice president broadcast, Madison Carter as secretary, and Region 3 Director Eva D. Coleman. After receiving the news, Ken Lemon and also Amir Vera gave some heartfelt remarks that just moved the whole room. Starting with Ken Lemon, he gave a special shout out to his fiance, and he also mentioned how much he loved NABJ with all his heart and all his bones. So I cannot wait to see what he does with his next term. And as for Amir Vera, he gave a special shout out, not only to his competitor, but also to black women, which ended up moving the entire room. I don't know about you, but it made me feel special, okay? So shout out to Amir Vera. But for NABJ News, I'm Maiya Cruz. Controversy behind the security of TikTok doesn't stop college freshman Tyree Brown from scrolling throughout the day.
I think I'm on it a couple times a day, maybe 5 or so. It gets a little addicting on it for kind of quite a while.
TikTok has become the #1 used app in America, sending some users into a frenzy over the possibility of it going away. The Biden administration is demanding the Chinese owners sell their stakes in the company or ban it nationwide. Victoria Tanaz says she learned in her cybersecurity classes that there's disadvantages to TikTok.
I am a PhD student in data science, and I learned a bit about data privacy and data protection. And we realized that TikTok has vulnerabilities and is susceptible to release your location for any other purposes that I do not feel comfortable with.
That forced Tanaz to think twice about using the app.
I used TikTok for roughly about a month, and then for my own security, I just stopped using it.
Brown says if they ban TikTok, he'll have to find another way to check his social media.
I would be kind of frustrated finding out that TikTok would be gone, but then leaving other ones. It didn't make sense to me.
For now, college students are waiting and watching to see what happens next. Reporting for NABJ News, I'm Maiya Cruz. Here at North Carolina A&T State University, student enrollment is on the rise. It's a trend some students say is forcing them to live off campus. Living on campus may not be a luxury for many students next year. The housing portal was open a week before all the rooms became full. A&T sophomore Unique Henderson gives his side of the issue.
So the campus gave me a time to go on the portal, and when I went for that time, I couldn't get no housing. So like me being an out-of-state student, I really don't know what to do for the next year.
A&T has suggested students begin looking into off-campus housing quickly, and now students are sounding off.
Me being an active college student right now, like I feel like I shouldn't have to worry about where I'm going to stay for my education.
A&T held over 12,000 students in 2020 and has since increased to over 13,000 in just 3 years. In November, they faced a $2 million fine for enrolling too many out-of-state students. As a resolution, they will begin construction on their newest housing addition, Blueford Residence Hall. While the housing portal still remains closed, A&T will be hosting workshops and fairs to navigate students through this transition. Thank you. I'm Maiya Cruz.
Looking outside.
Hey Grant, good evening everyone. This is how our skyline is looking on this beautiful Thursday. The weather has cleared up and it is feeling better outside with the temperature of 78 degrees. So we just want to welcome everyone still rolling in for the NABJ convention. You will not need your umbrella tonight, but tomorrow's a different story. So make sure you guys head out and enjoy your night. Golf serves as the fourth highest paying sport in the world, with African Americans making up roughly 10% of its players. African Americans were once banned from playing golf for nearly 30 years. But did you know that Boston dentist George Grant changed the game of golf when he invented the golf tee? Yes, the inventor was the second African American to graduate from dental school and the first African American professor at Harvard University. From dentist and professor to an international inventor, George Grant allows golfers to tee it up around the world every day.